Hi everyone, welcome. It's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. I'm glad to be back with you this week. Last week I forgot was Veterans Day, last Monday, and my husband and I had some plans that didn't allow me to stamp with you here. But I'll make up for it tonight, I promise. A little bit of housekeeping first. If you like my video, please share my video and share it down in the comments, and you'll be entered to win tonight's project. If you can't share, I understand. Please give my video a heart. Facebook likes the hearts better than the thumbs up, so it just helps it be seen on the algorithm, or it helps me out and doesn't cost you anything, doesn't take you any time. I appreciate it if you do that. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and once you do that, please click the blue button, and then you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, which is most every Monday night. Okay, before we get too far, I need to apologize. I've been dealing with a cold all weekend, but I felt like I needed to be here with you this week since I missed you last week, so bear with me, and I'm sorry. This was the card we made in the last time we were together, and this is going to go out to Anita Timmons. Anita shared my video, commented that she shared, and then her name was put in a drawing with the other people who did the same thing, and her name was drawn. So Anita, I will get this card out to you as soon as possible. Okay, so tonight I thought what I'd show you, I'm not going to show you just one card. I'm not going to show you just two cards. I think I've got 3 cards for you tonight as we get into the thick of the holiday season. And they're all pretty simple, but each one kind of steps up a little bit. So I wanted to share something different with you. So we've got 3 cards. So this will be a little bit longer video than usual. I'm going to switch down to my hands, and then we'll get started. Okay, so this one is a super simple card, and actually you can do this with DSP scraps. Okay, all you need is stamps, ink, paper, and a paper cutter. Okay, super simple. Let's get started. The designer series paper I use for this, you've seen me use it before. It's the Take a Bow, and it's just 6x6 sheets of just some very kind of generic holiday prints and patterns, and I really love it. This coordinates with the die, the Take a Bow die, which I did get. And look at these 2 bows I made with this paper and that bow die. So if that's something you're interested in, don't wait on that. Be sure you get that one ordered. Okay, so this is the designer series paper I'm using. Measurements before we get started. Again, this is 8.5 by 5.5. The cardstock folded in half. You're going to cut 2 1 by 4¼ inch pieces, which are there. You're going to cut 2 1 by 3 inch pieces, and the center piece is 1 7/8 by 3 1/8. Now, if you wanted to make this a punch, you could emboss this, you could do a lot of different things, but I wanted to do one that was super simple, didn't take a lot of supplies, but made a nice Christmas card. So you know what? Well, I've got this piece in my hand. We're going to go ahead and stamp this. All my ink for tonight is going to be real red, so we're staying in the family. For this, I'm using Greetings of the Season. There's the Merry Christmas, and if you see, I put them both, they're separate stamps, but I put them together on the block so I could stamp them all at once. For the inside of all the cards, I'm going to use this stamp right here. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. So that's going to be the same thing on all the inside. I tend to when I do my Christmas cards, that's what I kind of tend to do, is I pick 1 or 2 inside sentiments and go with it. Keep it simple. So I just thought, since I had this piece in my hand, we'd stamp that first. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp the inside also. But I got to find a place to put my inky stamps. Okay. So this is the one that says, "May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration." So really, if you wanted to make this, all you would need is a pack of the cardstock, and this is real red. You'd need a pack of this designer series paper, you need an ink pad, a stamp set, a block, adhesive, and our clear gemstones. So it's not very involved, doesn't take a lot. Okay, we're done stamping for this one here. Let me put this over here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and fold this in half. Like I said, this is 8.5 by 5.5 folded in half. And this is real red. And we're gonna go ahead and put this one on the inside, and then we'll get it, it'll be out of our way. Got a little bit of a runny nose all of a sudden. Okay, so now we got our strips, and we're going to put those like this. We're going to kind of lay those out. Again, the ones with the polka dots are 1 by 4 1/4. The ones with the stripes are 1 by 3. They're going to go like this. They're going to go like this. So we're going to start laying them down, but we're going to put adhesive on the back, but we're not going to press it way down, down firmly. We're just going to kind of put it on there. So if we need to adjust it, we can. And the idea will be to get kind of an even border all the way around. So let me see here. Okay, so there's that one. Adhesive on my hand here. Yeah, and I need to get busy on Christmas cards. I really haven't made a lot of them. So you want to make sure that this end lines up with this side here. And I'm just tapping it down. I'm not putting it down real hard. Is everybody in the U.S. ready for Thanksgiving this week? No, it's not this week. It's next week. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to panic you. The one thing I've noticed since I've retired is that I'm less knowledgeable about what the date is. So that looks like that's got really good spacing. So I can go ahead and push those down. Okay, now we're going to put this one here, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on some dimensionals. You don't have to. You could make it flat if you wanted to, but I decided to go ahead just because. Otherwise, there's really not a lot of dimension on this card. And this is a great way, again, to use up those scraps of your favorite designer series paper. We all have that paper, that one paper that we want to use every single piece of. And this is a great way. Now, I suppose you could use all the same pattern all the way around the card. All 4 of them could be different. Okay, there we go. And these are our Rhinestone Basic Jewels. These have been around forever. They are wonderful. And did you know you can use the blends to color them? Yes, you can. I just recommend that you you have to let the ink, you use them with the blends, the alcohol ink, and you need to let it dry, okay? Like, I will even do it and let it set overnight, okay? Because I've had where I put it on and then my finger gets some of the ink off the rhinestones and it gets on my card and it messes it up, and yeah, it just makes a terrible, terrible mess. So, okay, there we go. There's card number 1, super simple. Okay, let me, here, put these to the side. Let me switch out for card number 2. Gotta get my goodies up here, hang on. I should tell you, all 3 of these feature different designer series papers, okay? Okay, so for this, this card, we are going to, the second card is going to look like this. Again, another very simple card, but I think the ribbon, and I don't know if you can tell, but you see that Christmas is raised. It's on our foam sheets. I'll show you that in a minute, okay? The designer series paper is one that I just love. It's called Sentimental Christmas, and to me it just looks like old antique wrapping paper that we had, you know, when we were a kid, or that maybe our grandma had from way back when. I just think the patterns are gorgeous. Okay, so that is the designer series paper for that. Let me get sorry everybody. Okay, so for this one, we're using this bundle, the Peaceful Seasons bundle. Again, you don't have to do it just like this. You could just stamp Merry Christmas with any stamp you had. This doesn't need to be raised. I'm just showing you something different. Again, this one could be stamped ink paper and a little bit of ribbon, because, you know, we need a little bit of shiny, frilly stuff in our life, don't we? So, okay. So you can see I've used this Merry for right here. I've used these 2 dies to cut out this 2 layers, and I'll show you how that's done. So I'm using the thick, I'm gonna need these dies. Let me set these out. Put this off to the side. Piece of thick Whisper White, 8.5 by 5.5, folded in half, okay? There we go. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stamp this before I do anything else, because if I have to, I could turn it around, cover it up, if I don't stamp the inside right. So the nice thing about having a light color base is you don't have to put another piece of, you know, cardstock in it like you do on that one, but also you have the potential to ruin the whole card. So, but if you do ruin it, you know what? You get a piece of white, you stamp it just like we did for the other ones, and put it over. And I don't think anybody notices, to be perfectly honest. I've had to do that before. There you go. Put that over there. Okay, so the inside's done. Here's mine. So we're going to start out with, this is shaded spruce, and this piece is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and this designer series paper is 3 by 3. And I just thought that this made a nice focal point on this card. Now I couldn't decide if I should have the ribbons go vertical or horizontal. Tell me what you think. Ultimately, I decided on vertical because the paper on the other side is oriented that way. So that's why I went with it like that. I mean, you could go the other way if you wanted to. Excuse me. So that was my decision-making process right there. You saw it. Plus, I thought this way the ribbon went across all 3 of the Designer Series paper ribbons, but didn't really cover one of them up, because had the ribbon gone the other way, you know, it would have kind of covered one of them up. See? So by going this way, I could still see all 3 of them. Okay, so we want some dimensionals on this. And when these panels are a little bigger, I often put one in the middle, just to provide a little extra support, especially go in the mail. Oh shoot, you know what? I was supposed to put my ribbon on here. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. But that's okay, because I kind of do the cheat ribbon anyway, so we're gonna get this on here. Let's see. As cold as me. Excuse me, not thinking. There we go. I'm sorry, hold on. I get a drink there. Okay, so I'm going to put a glue dot on each end. And run it around. Okay, put this right here. And of course, I didn't bring a cough drop down with me, but oh well. I'm so sorry. There. Trim this up here. So by leaving it attached to the spool, that's all I waste for ribbon, okay? Sorry guys, I'll try to stay on camera. I keep moving down, down, down. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stamp the Mary while I'm here. Oh, where's Mary at? Okay, and then we'll get started on the Christmas. Again, I used Real Red. There's my Mary. You don't need that for right now. Okay, so this Christmas die is 2 layers. This is a solid one on the back, and then this one is the one that's on the front that makes the actual letters that you see. So on this one I used our adhesive sheets. You've seen me use this before. Adhesive sheets, there's 12 6x12 sheets of this. It goes a long ways, lasts a long time, but it's well worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that one first, because you can't really do it at the same time you do the green, because the green, well, you'll see in a little bit. Okay. Let's see. So you can see I have the adhesive sheet on the back. I'm going to put that right on here. Here we are, and we're going to pop this out. We want to be careful because there's a dot for the eye in Christmas, so we don't want to lose that. Okay. And it's right here. Let's see, where's my new pick tool? So I can poke that out of there. There we go. And then this will pop right out of here. Sometimes you have to kind of finesse it a little bit. What's stuck here? Because it's a little thicker, so sometimes it doesn't cut as completely through as... There we go. And there's our dot. We want to hold on to that. Oh my goodness, you guys. I am so sorry. I hadn't been coughing at all. And now here I go. Okay, so to make the green background, I use some of our foam adhesive sheets. It comes in a pack of 6 of these. What are they? How big are these? 4x4? A little bigger than 4x4. And it's the same stuff that our dimensionals are made out of. But it's a whole sheet, and you can just cut it. You can cut it with your scissors. You can cut it with your die cutting machine. You can cut it with your trimmer. Whichever you want. So it's, you know, it's double-sided just like our dimensionals. So we're going to peel one side off here. Put it on this. This is a shaded spruce. Always make it a little smaller. We're going to put this on here, and yes, that will run through the machine. Now, I will be honest, I've never done it on the mini machine. I've only done it on the bigger machine. So we will give this a try and see if this works. And because I know that I have foam sheet, pretty much the majority of my cardstock, I can just place it on there. I don't have to be too particular. Okay, let me get this here. These out of the way. Hold on here, okay. And there we go. This piece comes out. And now you can see there's some dimension to it. Look at that, it's super simple. Put this die back. Again, not hard. And if you wanted to make this card using just stamp ink and paper, you certainly could. Just stamping your sentiment rather than doing this. I just wanted to show you a way to kind of, you know, elevate it literally and figuratively. Just take your card to the next level. So now I am pulling the back off of the word Christmas. And it's sticky like a sticker. Yes, it is. My finger is stuck. I'm trying not to... I don't want to tear it. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to put this on here. And we will just kind of lay it in place. It will want to stretch out. But you can figure out where the letters go. I'm just looking at this one too. I'll show you guys here. Oh shoot, this is what I was trying to avoid, getting stuck on the adhesive again. Okay. So there, oh, I gotta put the dot on, okay. This one's always a little tricky because it's a, oh, it didn't go. Because it's just a little tiny piece of cardstock. But I gotta peel the backing off of it. There we go. I have it on my knife. Let's put this right like that. There we go. There, now we've got our Christmas. Look at that, isn't that cool? You know, I think you could make the background out of glimmer paper, something that you had done a treatment, you know, a technique on. So I'm just peeling the other side of the sheet off of the foam. So make sure I get this straight. And there we go. Again, not a hard card at all. Hope you like that one. Okay, we're gonna do one more, which I think is super cute. I have to switch all my products out. Let me get my other stack of stuff. Okay, here we go. Put this over here. So we are going to make, look at this adorable card. Again, featuring some Designer Series paper. This is the Reindeer Days Designer Series paper. It has a coordinating bundle, a whole suite of products with it, like dies that cut out reindeer, and they're really cute. I just didn't buy it. I just bought the paper, and I do that sometimes. And you can still feature reindeer in your cards, but you don't have to necessarily use the die cut. So again, lots of really pretty Designer Series paper. Now this one, I did see another demonstrator make. Her first name is Kathy. I tried to go back to find her name, and I couldn't find her last name, so it's somebody by the name of Kathy, okay? Now the stamp set that I used, I got the Merry Christmas out of the Humble Home, okay? That's what I'm using there, and I think this is just adorable. Okay, so again, my base is Real Red, 8.5 by 5.5. Fold it in half. Where is my bone folder? There it is. It's underneath a set of dies here. I'm using some things from the suite. Okay, so this is another paper that's in that paper pack. I'm gonna put this right here. I thought this was a super cute card. And if you cut this paper right, you can get a lot of those reindeer out of that. Okay, so there's our base. We're ready to go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna stamp the inside and put it in. Again, it's the, oh, you know what? I didn't do that on my other card either. But I'll go ahead and do this one. I didn't do it on the second card, I forgot. This is the same sentiment I had before. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. Okay. I'll have to go back and put, oh no, I think I put it in before, didn't I? I did it before. Yep, I did, because I remember talking about how if it was wrong, I could flip it over, fold the card the other direction, and okay, so now this piece of basic white is 3 3/8 by 2 3/8, okay? And we are going to use one of these dies. We're going to use the middle one to cut the hole in here, okay? I think this is the only thing. This is the stylish shapes. Perfect. You know, if you have a square punch, you could use that. If you have other square dies, you could use that. Again, I think you could even put it on top if you didn't have a way to cut out that die. Okay, let's see. I'm going to move it down just a skosh. There we go. I think it's super cute. Oops. Then I'm going to save that for something else, put it in my little bowl I have on my desk with all sorts of extra die cuts. And so that's all I need out of that die set. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp the Merry Christmas. Again, this is from the Humble, what's it called? Humble Home stamp set. I just think it looks really cute there. Okay, now what we are going to do is attach this in here. It is a tight fit. It is a very narrow fit, so it may take a couple of times to get it in, but we will get it and get it in there, and I'm going to show you. Let me see how much that is. Yeah, you know what I'm going to use a piece of Scotch tape for this. What I'm going to do, and I'm putting it sticky side up so that once I get it placed where I want it, that will adhere it in spot. So let's see, this might take me a couple of tries here. Here we go. Well, no, I'm a little bit off. But I think you get the idea of what I'm trying to do here. See if I can go down just a little. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to put another little piece of tape at the top simply because there's not enough room to use a lot of adhesive, and I want to make sure it doesn't move. I want to make sure. Yep, that's good. I like that. Okay, so now I am using the Real Red and White Baker's Twine to do a little bow. You know I don't often do real bows, but this one kind of calls for it, so let me put it this way. It'll be easier for me. There we are. There we go. Where's my scissors at? I just had my scissors. Where are they? Oh, they're way back here. They were hiding behind the die cut machine. Okay. So we'll put that back in its little bag there. Perfect. I'm going to just fix my bow a little bit. Trim this one off a little more. There we go. That's good. You know, it's not perfect, but I don't care because you know what? It's going to get all kind of messed up anyway. So now we're going to put some dimensionals on the back, and I think I did the same. I put 5 on the back of this to kind of help support it in the middle. And let's see here. Put one right about there. put this. I think it's cute because it looks like it's a photograph. You know, those old-fashioned film pictures, Polaroids, where you used to have that white strip at the bottom. I think those are cute. And now, what is just adorable, and Stampin' Up! Has had a hard time keeping in stock, are these super cute real red and white adhesive-backed peppermints. These are just adorable. I haven't used them because they keep selling out. And quite honestly, I forgot to look to see. A couple days ago, they were back in stock. They were available, but I don't know. So I'm going to take a large one, take a medium one. I'm going to take a small one. There we go. Where's my... And so there is that card. I hope you like that. So these were the 3 cards we made tonight. It was a little longer than normal, but again, I wanted to show you some pretty easy cards with different levels of, you know, techniques or things like that, just to make them wow. So let me know which one was your favorite. I like them all. So I don't have anything else for right now. I will let you go be creative, and I will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Stamping with Denise. Bye now, everybody.